Won't break, won't miss, rich tickets, check out. We talking start like ball hype, pretty face guy like, bruh, how do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm gonna miss summer daddy like, boy, don't blow my shit.
It's week 17 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see the dynamic Alvin Kamara, your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Giants and the Colts, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And if you look back to last week, it was all about their...
The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Colts heading out for the first time behind their 22-year-old quarterback in his 2nd season now in the NFL, Anthony Richardson.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
Throwing over, and it's Taylor on the out route that completes it. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 73 yards.
A key component of his team's offense. He will certainly stay in that role if he keeps producing like this each week. Expect him to make a run and not only matching, but exceeding those numbers as this one goes on.
This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was capped off by a touchdown catch from Alec Pierce. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage. Our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 3.
60 Bobcat, 60. Here we go, here we go.
Powell. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Let's go now. Check, hurt.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. letting one go deep for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And so close, he gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there.
49 yards rushing for him on their opening drive of the contest, and it's now 1st and goal.
Hey, smash, go.
Kamara.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now a toss. Kamara left side. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Alvin Kamara
with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others.
And the Giants respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. Still going past the 30.
And he is finally stopped. Boy, he almost made it, but not quite. Down around the 5-yard line. What a return.
All praises for a tremendous return, but how about the guys that never gave up on the play, refused to let him get into the end zone, and tracked him down before he got there and made the tackle?
And it'll be intercepted.
And the Giants are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any.
And the defense, they get to Howell. He'll go down here.
The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. Throwing on 2nd and long.
Howell.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Throwing here, Howell.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away.
And a fair catch called for and taken right on the midfield stripe. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Ready up.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40. It's a yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
And motioning left, that's Pittman. Now here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give to Taylor.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Here we go. Reload. Track.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Let's go now.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. Looking for Pearson. He's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Colts have taken the lead.
For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We were watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complementary piece in the last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Trying the left side with Kamara. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Here we go, set.
Howell, he'll look to throw it.
They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Hey, check that, street. Set up.
Coming left is Kamara. Oh, able to avoid him. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game.
Come on.
Now they go play action with Howell.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Down to the 25. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, this defense for the Colts, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver? What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10.
79 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Let's go.
Little bootleg here. Howell
Rolling to his left. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll run here with a rookie.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
On 4th down, on is Graham Gano for the Giants field goal.
Gano's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Brian Burns, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Here now a 3rd down and 8. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Give him 32 on the play.
Cardinal.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Bobby Okereke making that tackle. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down.
Here we go, set.
Richardson looking to throw this. Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce.
And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
And that, bring it. Roll.
On the option to give to Taylor here. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Darius Slayton. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Giants. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates.
And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Again, it's Taylor. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
And that is incomplete. They sure went against conventional wisdom, calling a pass on 3rd and inches.
Had to be thinking to themselves, the defense is going to overcommit against the run. Should be an easy pitch and catch. Didn't turn out that way.
Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. The Giants offense and the veteran Alvin Kamara getting set for this next possession. And you can see he's closing in on a rushing title, the league leader coming into the penultimate week of the season.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Let's go.
And Howe will throw it.
That's complete to his running back, Kamara.
And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down. Here's Howell. Back to Kamara for another catch.
And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
Go, Reed. Go. Let's go now. Check go.
A give. This is Kamara.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 8. Now Howell.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 33.
Go!
Faking the handoff. Howell.
That's going to be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Off play action. It's Howell.
Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Johnson. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal.
Set up! Come 19! Come 19! Hup!
Howell down to throw it.
And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown.
Malik Neighbors.
From 3 yards out.
And the Giants have taken the lead.
Gano the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense retakes center stage. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not to any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. To the right side, this is Taylor.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Richardson.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
The Colts on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Richardson looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 36.
Let's go!
Play action. Now Richardson.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Josh Downs.
36 yards.
And the Colts have regained the lead.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. He's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much.
Back to throw. Howell. That's complete. It's Neighbors.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
Operating from the gun, Howell. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Check, Bobcat, go!
A give to Kamara running right. Oh, nice move. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
116 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. Gano's kick is good, and that'll bring him back within a point. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Colts getting another possession here on offense.
We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Here's 2nd and 10. Richardson out of the shotgun. That is incomplete.
And they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
On the return, Jackson. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Howell from the gun. That's caught downfield by Neighbors.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Out of the gun, it's Howell.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Panther 11.
It's Howell with another throw. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
Here we go on 4th down. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Throwing here, Howell.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
Malik Neighbors.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Giants have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half.
So we've come upon half.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Giants offense and Sam Howell set to go once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Howell.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Absolutely nowhere to go with the football, and he's just going to put this one in the Hudson River. Maybe he's a little fortunate he didn't get called for grounding because that one was well over everyone's head.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Here's Jamie Gillen now
as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Here's Richardson to throw.
Binds.
Richardson hit and he fumbles it.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
Richardson to throw off play action.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Kayvon Thibodeau
picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Now it's Richardson.
Forced out to his left. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't giving up much more than that.
Let's go now.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 35. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
A nice little juke. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor
with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game.
And the Colts are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
The Giants offense and receiver Malik Neighbors headed onto the field, and he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to it.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
133 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Here we go, set.
A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
After another impressive run, the question has to be asked, how do you slow these guys down running the football? I think they're going to try and get more people to the point of attack, try and get more people to the line of scrimmage, almost use a variety of run blitzes in order to try and get it done.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Come on, set.
Now they go play action with Howell.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Howell out of the shotgun. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
From the shotgun, Richardson.
And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Completed to Hyatt.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
And Howe will throw it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Here's Howe. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Now Howe. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Ready. Here we go. Set, go.
Faking the handoff. Howell.
On the move to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it, and they have regained the lead.
So a response there to the touchdown of the opening drive of this 3rd quarter as they're able to reclaim the lead.
And I think you'll take that because obviously you'd like to be able to match them touchdown for touchdown, but the first order of business was to get the lead back, and they've done that. Now you want to give a good pep talk to your defense to take it from there.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that mark.
Richardson hit it, he fumbles it.
And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Richardson looking to throw this. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Let's go. Alert. Go.
Richardson.
They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. This is 3rd and 1, very likely 4-down territory even if they don't get it, though.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say,
the ball is free. Taylor lost it. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
I know a lot of defensive coaches have certain guys on their squad that they look to as drive stoppers, guys who can make big plays, interceptions, knock it free. In this case, they didn't need one. The offense supplied it for them, just dropping the ball.
Yeah, and that was after they were doing so well on this drive through the air. They go to the ground, doesn't work.
They'll start with a run by Tracy.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down. It's
caught at the 10. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. A big play there for the Giants. 46 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
Off play action. It's Howell.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. From 10 yards out.
And the Giants will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
Gano the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it was polished off by a Giants touchdown.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
And this is where coaches sometimes fall into different camps. Your guy just fumbled. It led to a touchdown. Do you stay with him, or do you put him in the doghouse? This is definitely a show of confidence here as he's right back out there and carrying the ball.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor, 76 yards. And the Colts are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is down to 2. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's been a good one so far, just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
They'll go play action. Howell. A throw right side caught by Neighbors.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Running left is Tracy.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Howell down to throw it.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Howell, he'll look to throw it. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Let's go.
Now Hyatt on the jet sweep. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
Tracy going to get it on 1st down.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Let's go now.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
65, Jack. 65.
Howell from the gun.
Now he's flushed out left. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Sam Howell.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Giants get an important score there to extend their lead here this 4th quarter.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes this a 9-point game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Richardson working from the gun.
Over the middle, complete. That's Taylor. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Richardson looking to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
That complete to Downs.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down.
Here we go, set. Cut up.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. That one finds Pierce right side.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And Richardson looks to throw once more.
Touchdown!
Alec Pierce.
25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Colts have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Go, Reed, go. Come on, come on.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
And what a tough spot for this defense because they know it's coming, but they're just powerless to stop it. What a great run there to start the drive. And you can bet there'll be more where that came from as they try to ice this game away.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. A nice effort and an even nicer stop from Kwity Paye.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Receiver downfield. Offense.
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
Still 2nd down.
Set. Check go.
Back to throw. Howell. Open man downfield is Johnson.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 33 yards that time.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Check Bobcat, check Bobcat. Here we go.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Check, hurt. Let's go now. Go.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Third down, here's Tracy.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. And that is no good. Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in, and that will keep this a 2-point game.
This is 1st and 10.
Had a chance to give themselves there some important wiggle room, but went awry.
Yeah, let's do the simple math here. And you know, for me, it has to be simple. Instead of this thing kind of giving them that wiggle.
It's caught at the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Josh Downs, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
The Giants now down by 5. A minute 35 to go. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score.
Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors.
And they'll try to save the timeouts to use on defense if need be as he runs up and spikes it.
80 seconds remain. 2nd and 10.
19 tight. 19. Here we go.
Here's Howell.
Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
18, 79 Broncos.
Howell to throw.
Throwing left side, it's complete. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the...
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
He'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Ready.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
18, Pioneer. Set. Warriors, 70. Ready.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
That is caught.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
All right, they picked up yardage, but they've got to get up to the line of scrimmage and spike it. They've got 1 timeout left. Want to save it.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Rocco switch.
Now it's Tracy.
And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Right back to Tracy.
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2.
Howell throwing for it.
And no, it's incomplete. So they can't convert for 2, but they still have the lead as we get toward the end of the 4th. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now Richardson.
And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
One last shot for Richardson. This ball intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it. And the Giants will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points,